Garrett. I could write an entire book detailing the reasons I love you, but I'm going to try my best to keep this as short as possible. You know how much I love to talk, though. As you very well know, I was never the kind of girl who dreamed of her wedding day. I never thought about what kind of ring I wanted or what kind of dress I would wear. In fact, I spent most of my life saying things like, I'll never get married, or the government doesn't need to know that I'm in a relationship. I never thought about or dreamed about any of it, because I never imagined, even for a second, that I would find someone like you.
Gabby, I have told you before that there have been many times in my life where I thought I had finally figured it out. As time went on, though, it always seemed as if there was something missing. It wasn't until 2 years ago today that I found out what it was. You walked through the door at the Hunt Club, and I was immediately blown away. My first thought was, she is way too beautiful. There is no way that she is going to want anything to do with me. I offered to buy you a drink, to which you replied, well, I'm actually getting my mom one too, which I'm dangerously close to a no. But shortly after, we bonded by talking about how weird it was that our moms were both there on our first date. These last 2 years have been nothing short of beautiful. We have gone through so much growth, healing, and empowerment, both individually and together. My life has become so fulfilled since we met in a way that I never could have understood before. You have taught me so many things, including the importance of gratitude, so I stand here today so grateful towards you and the invisible string that tied you to me.
Before you, I never knew this kind of love even existed. I'd roll my eyes at love stories and brush off the idea of forever. It all seemed so naive, and I never even saw it as a possibility. But then I had the privilege to experience loving and being loved by you. And I learned very quickly that I had absolutely no idea what love even was until now. You are, simply put, a dream I didn't even know I had come true. The selfless, unconditional love that you show up with every single day gives me a strength I've never known. The way you love me instills in me the confidence to believe that we can get through and achieve anything in this lifetime as long as we have each other. You are patient, kind, non-judgmental, caring, and true to who you are. You are everything I strive to be and more.
With you here in front of me, I want to make you some promises. I promise to always be honest, even when it's hard. I promise to always give you my best. I promise to be your partner no matter what situations might rise up. I promise to always stand up for you as both my best friend and as my wife. I promise to continue making up ridiculous songs about the dogs with you. And I promise to support you, and I promise to always love you. Now, unfortunately, there are some things that I won't be able to promise. I can't promise to be perfect. I can't promise that I won't make mistakes. And lastly, I can't promise that I won't sporadically run into a gunfight in Fortnite without telling you first. But hey, I thought I could take them. I love you, Gabby, and from this day forward, please know that I will always be your partner through this life and whatever comes next.
You have taught me how to love and be loved, and I'm so excited to continue to learn from and grow with you for the rest of my life. They say that you know when you know, and I definitely know. So today, standing here, I make you these promises. I promise to always keep space for your dreams and support you however I can. I promise to prioritize us in all phases of life. I promise to continue to grow so I can show up for our love better than the day before. I promise to keep believing in us even on the hard days. And I promise to make dumb jokes with you well into our old age. Garrett, you are, without a shadow of a doubt, the love of my life. You are my home, my safe space, and my best friend. I promise to do all I can to be those things for you too. And lastly, I promise to work on getting what I need before I sit down or get into bed so I don't ask you to do a million things for me. There is no one I could have pictured to be more perfect for me than you. So let's do the damn thing, baby.